Hey, Postman Snakeo here with another figure review. This time we have the Marvel Legends Iron Man 3 Monger series, Mark 42 Movie Iron Man. Seriously, that's a mouthful. So, this guy arrived this morning and been waiting for him for such a long time, and I've got to say, I'm actually a little bit disappointed. It's not a bad figure, just, I don't know, there's just something, I can't quite put my finger on it, but you know, got packaging. As you guys know, I'm not normally good for that, so let's have a quick look at the packaging. You go over there, don't fall, he's gonna fall, there you go, so be it. So same as the you know, same as the I can't remember which one I got packaging for now. I can't remember if it was the Iron Patriot or, yeah, I think it was the Iron Patriot. Anyway, that's the back. So you've got a nice like comic book look of the 42 there. A picture, promotion picture. The rest in the line. The full Ironmonger. No description, no nothing. Nothing on the spine. Instructions underneath there, which I'm leaving in. And then you've got a nice Avengers A here. And then the top, a nice drawing of the Mark 42 with Iron Man 3. And as you can see, is Iron Man Mark 42. So that's the packaging. On to the figure. In fact, let's go over his accessory first. It only comes with one. It's not exactly an accessory, it's a part of the builder figure. Let's see if it wants to focus automatically. Yeah, go phone. Same as the legs, you know. Leg here. Same colour, so it matches, same plastic. I've got to say though, I don't like it. It's really put me off actually getting the whole figure. It's just the range of articulation in the arm is crazy. It's stupid. It's got a nice cut, but it's got quite stumpy arms if you ask me. They look very short. The legs are quite a nice size. But the arms, they look very stumpy and short. But yeah, I mean, it can bend to that. But then it's got a my favourite joint, the elbow rotation. It looks like they could have put a ball cut in there, a shoulder, I can't speak, a bicep swivel, but no, they decided to go for the cheap ass way out. And it's just, that's what you get. That's what you get. I don't like it. It's hindered by this and it's hindered by that. I know it's a bulky figure, so you're expecting hindered. Just, if they had done a bicep swivel, which is pretty much there, if you look at the mould, even though it's all blurry, sorry guys. Yeah, you can see that the mould has like allowed for a bicep swivel, so if they had done that, it would have been a lot better, but whatever. It's just me griping. Not that I ever do that. On to the 42. I was a bit undecided when I watched the movie. I was disappointed in a lot of things about it. But, you know, overall it's okay movie. I still think Iron Man 2 is better. But anyway, on to the figure. He is, at a glance, I'd probably say mainly red plastic with gold paint. I know his chest is, because it's like almost translucent. He's got a great sculpt to him. Some really nice details. The eyes I don't like. The chest is quite... Zoom. Whoa. Super zoom. See, the chest has got like a nice like pale blue with like a white in it, but if you come to the eyes, they're just like a solid colour. So I think they could have done better with that. He's got like goth makeup on. Let's focus out. You know, he's got a lot of like nice details all over. Good articulation. But with most figures, just some things I'd question. I think his shoulders are an improvement over the the second series ones, the Walmart exclusive ones, the ones that have because those shoulder balls are very small, and I mean his arms are kind of like stuck like that, and you couldn't really get them close into the chest, and they were like all, they were like that. So I think these are definitely an improvement, and they're all nice and ratchety, and T-cut hips, so that's an improvement also. They could do with more detail if you ask me. But you know, the actual details in the actual suit are quite nice. let's just have a look. Let's go over the articulation actually, let's get that over and done with, and then we'll go for a comparison. So the head is actually on a ball peg, so it comes off nice and easy. I haven't tried putting the actually Robert Downey Jr. head off the Mark IV Walmart exclusive, because I don't know where it is. It was around somewhere, but I can't remember. So yeah, you got a nice ball there. So you got a little bit of rocky, not much. But then you got it also in a ball hinge, so it goes back quite fast. You can get a pretty good flight pose in there. You don't really need to half cock it, as Showmas Prime says. You go down that much, so that's pretty good. You know, head's got a good range. Now, as I said, the shoulders are on ratchet, so they're not ratchety in and out, but they're ratchety forward and back, and they can go all the way around. But they're hindered by, well, they're not really hindered, but you know, I don't really want to do it. They're slightly hindered by the shoulder pads, because this is just a soft rubber like the Mark V. Don't know why they did that, to be honest. I don't know. They can't seem to get these shoulder pads right. If me, I'd probably try and actually make it as part of a sculpt, but you know. Anyway, bicep swivel. So you've got full 360-degree round at the bicep, and you've got really heavy ratchet double jointed elbow. Then you've got a rotation at the wrist, and then you've got a ratchet down that far. Now this bit of guard is actually a soft rubber like the shoulder pad, so it does bend, but if I turn it on a bit, it might be able to get. So as you can see, it's bent slightly, but if you look when I put it back, it's now kind of up a bit. If you can see that, let's get some focus. There you go. So I don't know, I'm not a big fan of that personally. I don't know, but yeah, he's got no paint apps in his repulsor, which I thought was all strange. They kind of normally do that. He's got one gold finger and thumb, which I thought was an interesting choice. Usual thing for Iron Man these days. He's got a right hand repulsor, left hand fist, same articulation in both. He's got a nice diaphragm joint. Goes down quite nicely, not like super, but you know, it's nice enough. Goes back quite well, so again adds to that flight pose. And it's got a nice side to side as well, so that's pretty good. And then I said earlier, T-cut hips, so yes, T-cut, but they're hindered by the armour, so to be expected. They're hindered by this bit here, so that is the Spartan kick. So not all that, but they go out really nice, so that's pretty good. So yeah, like I said, they can go forward, back, and out to the side, and then you've got a fire rotation. Again, the armour will catch on like the crotch piece and the butt plate. So yeah, and as well, I'm actually on the hips. I'll show you what I mean about the. Sorry, trying to get my thing to zoom. As I said, use my phone, so I've got to do a 2-finger stretch kind of thing. Focus. Yeah, there you go. I don't know how well that's coming over, but they're practically smooth. They've got like a little kind of like plate just there, and then you've got the little flare thing here, and that's about it. They're virtually smooth. So I don't know, I kind of like the detail in the Mark 4 and 6 armors. Am I saying that right? 4 and 6? Yeah, I think that's right. But I didn't like the articulation because they had pegs that were going like up there. Sorry, I'm not really zoomed in. Okay. Nice armour going down, and you've got a double jointed knee. And this is one of my gripes. It's ratchety quite tightly, but look, when you do that, if I get this other one out of the way, you've got like a big chunk missing here and here. I don't know why they made the knee pad so big. I don't think it needed to be. But you know, this bit clasps over that, so that goes. Oh, so tight. So that hides it, the joint pretty well there. And this one just like lines up. So it's okay. I don't know, I'm not a big fan of that. Anyway, no boot cut. And then you've got ankle point from there to there. Again, really nice fly pose. Got very small feet. I'm going to grab the Patreon in a second, we'll do a comparison. And he's got ankle pivot. So now my one, you can probably tell, his legs are a bit bowed in, which is a bit annoying, so I need to kind of like stretch them out a bit, heat them up and all that. And as I said, the elbow pads are rubbery. Now if you look, I've just had his arms out for a second, now look, they are. They should be there, you know, cupping it, but I might see if I can do something about that, I haven't decided. That might work, just had an idea. let's get him to stand up, and then we'll get size comparisons. Right. First of all, next to this I Am Patriot movie counterpart. Now I've got to say, I think I actually prefer this figure, which surprises me because I've been looking forward to this one for such a long time. So yeah, like I said, it's a good figure. I'm just a little bit disappointed in certain. I can't quite put my finger on what though. I would just, well, this one I was like, wow, that's such a great figure. I like gripes with the boot cup things, but you know, generally I thought it was a really great figure. Not much really to complain about. But this one, I'm not feeling the wow. Anyway, usual suspects. Turn of 4. Hyperion. His is a Extremis comic book counterpart. It doesn't want to stand. There we go. Sorry about that. And then for chuck another Iron Man in there. I did a review for this guy not too long ago. So there's a height comparison. So see, it fits in really nice in the 6-inch range. He's a bit taller than both of these two. If I grab a cap quickly, he says. There we go. He's like my go-to for 6-inch. So you see he's a bit taller, but you know, it's actually kind of good to be honest, because you know they're armours, so they're supposed to be big. So I like that, but they're not massive, so I like that also. So anyway, let's get all these guys out of the way. Would I recommend this figure? Well, sorry, not my stand. I've got a new stand, so it's much more easier to knot than my other props. Yeah, you know, if you want a 42, it's a good figure. See, I was going to buy like a bunch of these and use the hips to replace out all the other Iron Man figures, to see if I can get a decent, articulate armoury. Haven't decided if I still want to do that now. I don't know what it is, I really can't. But you guys, let me know what you think. If any of you got this figure, tell me what you think of it. I'd love to know. You can get them into some pretty good poses still. So, but it's just, I don't know. It's like, I can't put my finger on it. That's all I'm really saying. Over and over again. Sorry. Anyway, there you go. Check out the film. It's an okay film, pretty good. Like I said, I prefer the second one. But you've got a movie I Am Patriot, which is pretty damn awesome. Kinda. Oh, fail. Right, anyway. Marvel Legends. Iron Man Mark 42 from the Iron Man 3 Iron Monger series review. Thanks for watching, guys, and like I said, leave your comments below, and I will catch you later.